Shalom. I just give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, and Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. I just give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, that taught us his word. But yeah, I just want to talk about, Israel and how we are, the greatest people on the planet. We are a special people above all other people, as the scriptures say, and how the earth was created for our sakes. Now, it may not seem like that now in 2025 because we're under these curses. The Most High had to bring us low so that as punishment for not obeying his laws, statutes, and commandments. But ultimately, he brought us low so that we can understand, both good and evil, so that the elect can understand righteousness and wickedness in real time, so that the elect can rule and become gods in righteousness and know both sides ultimately. But, we have to be reminded of these things, how we are the greatest people. And the position that we're in right now is just temporary, catching the hell, being disrespected. Nobody respects us as men. Uh, Women don't respect us. Everybody coming against us through hatred, killing us, not getting our fair justice in the court system, you know. But yeah, all this is temporary, man. But the first scripture is Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Yeah, it's not gonna, all this hell that we're catching, you can't compare it, to the blessings and the glory that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has in store for those that are waiting upon him, for his men, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. So yeah, man, the expectation, all these people on the planet Earth really are waiting on the elect to get back in power, are waiting for the return of Yahweh Shai, man. Manifestations of the sun. Even the trees, are going to rejoice in that day, man. Get that in the NLT. Yet what we suffer now is nothing compared to the glory he will reveal to us later. For the creature is waiting eagerly for that future day when the Most High will reveal who his children really are. Yeah, here in America, we were told we are not the people. We were told that we're not the sons of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. But that's going to be revealed in due time, man, who the true children are. Yeah, it's 2 Corinthians 4 and 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For these things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Yes, all the things we see around us, man, a little vain glory that you may have or whatever, that's temporal, the things that are not seen, which are eternal in the kingdom. But it said, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, no matter what you're going through, it's only but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Just like we read in Romans, man. What we suffer now is nothing compared to the glory that he will reveal in us later. You know, so that's something to look forward to, man. It says, yeah, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us in due time. And that glory is coming, man, to his elect. That day is near, man. It is near, and it hastens greatly, man. Judging by these prophecies, man, it ain't tarrying. Next scripture is Ezekiel 34 and 26. So this whole chapter is basically dealing with the restoration of Israel. You know, not the whole chapter, but starting at verse 11. But I'm going to start at 26. Ezekiel 34 and 26. And I will make them and the places round about my hill a blessing, and I will cause the shower to come down in his season, and there shall be showers of blessing. Man. The kingdom, man, there's going to be showers of blessings. Read Deuteronomy 28. It goes into the blessings as well as the curses. You know. So we were overtaken by these curses, so we know what these curses are about, but when the Lord starts to put these blessings on us, man, it's going to overtake us like we're about to read. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee high above all nations of the earth, man. We're special people to the Most High. He said he right now, you know. He said he will set thee high above all the nations of the earth, man. So no more being at the bottom of the barrel in the society. No more disrespect. You know. There's going to be fear. These other nations are going to fear the men of the Lord. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee. Thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power. Yeah, so when that second covenant is established, he's going to turn our stony heart into a fleshly heart. I mean, we're going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the utmost. Be perfect. We're going to be perfect. So we said right here, you know, observe and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee high above all the nations of the earth. The elect is going to be set above all the nations of the earth. Eventually all Israel, you know. And the blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee. You know, we know these blessings, we know what the curses, we know how that feels to be overtaken by the curses. That's what we're dealing with every day in and day out, right here in Babylon the Great, in America. But, you know, the blessings are going to overtake us. It says, and there shall be showers of blessings, man. So it's nothing but good times coming. But yeah, so, you know, as the scriptures say, we're the only nation to really catch the hell that we've been catching. No other nation on the planet, you know, has really dealt with what we dealt with. But this is 2 Samuel 7 and 23. And what one nation in the earth is like thy people? You know, what nation is like, you know, the Israelites, man? None, you know. You know, Ammon, Moab, Ham, Japheth, you know, Edom, Esau. None of these nations are like the Israelites, man. We're separate people, man. And what one nation in the earth is like thy people, even like Israel, whom the Most High went to redeem for a people to himself and to make him a name, and to do for you great things and terrible. Yeah, we're experiencing that terrible of Yahweh Shem Yahushai right now, man. But he's going to do great things for us, man. Hell, he's doing great things for his elect now, in this bondage, in this captivity that we're in. Before thy people, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt, from the nations and their gods, for thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people Israel to be a people unto thee forever. And thou, Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, art become their power. Yeah, so Lord didn't do away with us, man. He has his face turned from us right now. But the Lord didn't put us off forever, man. Let me read that in the NLT. What other nation on earth is like your people Israel? What other nation, O Most High, have you redeemed from slavery to be your own people? You made a great name for yourself when you redeemed your people from Israel. You performed awesome miracles and drove out the nations and gods that stood in their way. Yeah, man. He made a great name for himself, when he brought Israel out of Egypt, man. We were known all across the planet from that day, man, what he did to Pharaoh. You have redeemed from slavery to be your own people, man. He's going to do that same exact thing. Only this time it's going to be greater. The deliverance is going to be greater than the deliverance of Egypt. Yeah, let me get that real quick. Jeremiah 23:7. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that they shall say no more, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, from all countries whither I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. So that Egypt, that's not going to be talked about ever again, man. Because this next deliverance is going to be so great that people are going to forget about this. And this was a great deliverance, man. It said you performed awesome miracles and drove out the nations and gods that stood in their way, man. All the people, all the heathen knew about Israel, when we came out of Egypt. So the same thing's going to happen again in this time, man. It said, but the Lord liveth, which brought up, and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, man. They're not going to say, no one's going to talk about Egypt no more, man. That's how great this deliverance is going to be. That salvation, of the elect, and then ultimately the rest of Israel, man. But yeah, like I was talking about before, no other nation had to deal with what we had to deal with, man. We lost our land, went in slavery under pretty much every nation. We went into slavery under every nation. We lost our land, our heritage. We forgot who we were. And no other nation can say that, man. We lost our entire heritage. We lost our land. And a group of heathens that came in and took over our land, and took over our heritage. No other race of people has ever dealt with that type of punishment or that type of hell, man. So I right there let you know that we are special people above all people, man. So Daniel 9:12, and he have confirmed his words, which he spake against us and against our judges that judge us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon the Jerusalem, man. No other nation has gone through what we've gone through, man. With these curses, man. Yeah, man, we have to go to the enemy for the want of all things, man. We have been smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out of the way against them, flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth, scattered. You know, yeah, our sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eye shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thine hand. Yeah, that's slavery, man. That's slave trade, man. Our sons, our daughters, wives, you know, fathers, mothers were all sold off. We're broken up as a family, man. We had no power to do anything about it. Even unto this very day, man. We have no power in our hand, man. So yeah, man, this was a great evil, as it said in Daniel, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem, man. But yeah, so we said it was temporary. The scripture said this is our light affliction. At the end of the day, when you compare it to the weight of glory, when you compare it to what Yahweh Shem Yahushua has in store for his men, all that was just light affliction, man. You can't compare it. And that's the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory which shall be revealed in us. So yeah, man. Right now it's just a waiting game, man. We know we're close because of these prophecies. But yeah, this is Deuteronomy 7:6. The point: for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power, have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That's why we caught so much hell, man. Because we're better than these other nations, man. None of these other nations can survive what we have survived. They could never deal with what we had to deal with. They would have been wiped out, man. But we are special people above all people. So most like, worst punishment ever. No nation has had to deal with what we had to deal with. But no nation is going to be on high. Like, well, we're going to be on high. Just like it says, will set thee high above all nations on the earth, man. We're the greatest people to ever walk the planet Earth, man. For thou art holy people. Holy means separate. To the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So yeah, man, you gotta remember these type of scriptures. But yet, they're still, it's Isaiah 64:4. For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by the ear, neither hath the eye seen, O Most High, beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waiteth for him, man. Yeah, the Lord said, go and prepare a place for thee, man. There are many mansions in the Most High's house, other planets, other galaxies, other worlds that Israelites are going to inhabit. Scripture say that one of you shall become a nation, man. So you're gonna have a whole lot of descendants, a lot of children, a lot of descendants, man. The earth can't contain all the spirits that the Most High created, man. So you're gonna have to go out to these other planets, inhabit the whole galaxies, man. We're like real Star Trek, Star Wars, Star Trek type stuff, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. But yeah, we said this for our light affliction. So no matter what it is you're going through, man, it's a light affliction compared to what Yahweh Shai has in store for them that waiteth for him. That's the key. What he hath prepared for him that waiteth. Gotta wait it out. You gotta have that patience at the end of the day, man. But with that, Shalom.